Mitch, since you are a beautiful bearded man and Jason Kelce is now retired, are you the front runner for World's Sexiest Man this upcoming season?
Congrats, Mitch.
And is there a hole now in the center world now that Jason has retired?
I would say more the latter than the former. The Sexiest Man Alive deal, that's a beautiful thing, purely his deal. He earned that, and we're not going to piggyback off that. The center world has definitely lost an icon, man. I think you just watched Jason. He was like the ageless wonder. He just seemed to be getting better with age, and even he got a little gray in his hair. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Got a salt and pepper look, and it was just raw. It was tough to watch. You know, that raw emotion, and as a guy who's been looking up to him since I was in the league. I mean, you had guys like Alex Mack. We just had an embarrassment of riches since I've been in the league. Alex Mack, the Pouncey brothers, Max Unger and Jason were all like at the top of the game, and Jason just cemented himself year after year. You know, Super Bowls, Pro Bowls, all pros, and the way he could do it, and then you see his leadership aspect, and then you see that documentary come out, and then you see him as a family man, and he just seems so pure, and like his emotions are so raw but so well grounded, and it was it's so cool to see America kind of fall in love with him too as a guy, as these centers. We've been idolizing him for all these years, and hopefully I know it didn't end the way he wanted to, but it should be a celebration for him because he's brought so much to not only Philadelphia but to the offensive line world. And to football in general. So hopefully I know it's an emotional time now, but he looks back and it's just a celebration, and hopefully Philly shows out for him.
Well said. Congrats, Jason.
Yeah.
That's how your peers are talking about you, dude. That's pretty cool to hear. AQ Shipley, same exact thing. And AQ's a hater. AQ is a known hater. He's a D1 hater. Like that is what AQ Shipley is. So I asked him one time about Jason Kelce. Whenever Jason Kelce was starting to get like super popular and famous, he's like the guy. AQ was like, he's the guy. Like that is because of his mobility, his athleticism, his toughness, like everything about him is just like picture perfect offensive lineman. Now let's talk about the body a little bit because you talked about him having a little gray hair and your beard. I don't know. Are you dying at? You're not dying at, are you?
It's the Lord giveth, the Lord taketh away. So I don't have any grays in my hair, but I don't have much hair in general. It migrated to my back and shoulders, which it's unfortunate, but just kind of how it goes.
Yeah, but it's good for snow in Buffalo.
Bingo.
You know what I mean? Just put a hat on, and you got fur there. And seeing Jason Kelce crying.
I know, that was terrible. That was tough.
Great career.
13 seasons, 7-time Pro Bowler, 6-time All-Pro, 1 Super Bowl, and 1 #1 podcast, and 1 Sexiest Man on Earth title.
That's pretty cool.
Hell of a run for an Ohio folk. Hell of a run for an Ohio folk. We had a chance to catch up with Jason Kelce in September, and we talked to him about the retirement thing. And he said he just takes one day at a time, one day at a time. I wonder when he knew this year was going to be it. I wonder when he knew that because allegedly after the game, he told his teammates that he was going to ride off. And that's is that emotional decision? I would assume not, because seemingly we know a lot about Jason Kelce, pretty cerebral, intelligent human being, has probably thought about this for a while. But that's not how we want to see any of our greats go out. That is not how the NFL wants to see him. Everybody hopes to have the Ray Lewis, Jerome Bettis, Super Bowl storybook ending.
Rare.
Very rare is that the case. So, Jason Kelce, we appreciate you, pal.
Thank you, Kel.
Thank you, Jason Kelce. And thank you to Travis Kelce for making Taylor Swift more money.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what Brett Favre said.
Right.
You're welcome.
Brett Favre's back in the news.
Allegedly.
Brett Favre said it. We don't know if it's him. He looked different. So, it could be AI.
Could be AI.
There's a chance.
We have no idea. Also, could be a fake Jay Gruden Twitter account.
Could be.
Yeah.
But it feels like it's real getting into it. It's a wild time.